on Go Talk. Rob and Lou back with another episode. This week we switching it up, starting out in the boxing world. Big heavyweight fight this weekend. Deontay Wilder challenged Tyson Fury for the heavyweight title and lost. I think he's, me personally. It was a good rivalry. I think the heavyweight division needed a good rivalry because I mean, like the heavyweights have kind of been, kind of died out, since like the days of Tyson. So, but I think they had. Their story was built up pretty good, and then it was it actually was a good fight. You got your classic, just a slugger, just a dude who got a hammer, and Deontay Wilder, and then Tyson Fury. Obviously he can hit hard too. He's a big guy, but he's more of a skilled, technically sound boxer. Me personally, he's the best heavyweight in the world. He proved that Anthony Joshua already lost. Hands down, Tyson. My eyes, Tyson Fury's the best heavyweight in the world. What's your thoughts on the fight?
Thought it would have been better. I thought it could at least, thought Deontay Wilder would try to redeem himself, but this fight right here just showed me like that out of shape looking motherfucker just can't be fucked with. The rivalry is over. I know you say it was a rivalry, but the rivalry over. I think they can fight however many more times and he'll win every time. So I think that rivalry over. Deontay Wilder looked done. Maybe he could beat the other heavyweights, but that guy, he's not ready for him. Yeah. I just think that's what it is, because this was his chance to, do what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? Make a statement, but man, you get knocked out like that, man.
He knocked him down twice though.
He did, but I think this rivalry over, man. Because I just never seen like. My experience from what I seen boxing wise, if I seen Floyd knock a dude twice, he not losing that fight. Like he's gonna win that fight. You daze a guy twice and you still lost. That I just never seen it. I don't think Mike Tyson. Yeah, I don't see Mike Tyson dazing another heavyweight how hard they hit and still lose. Like I don't see that shit. I just don't.
So honestly, I'm become a less of a fan of Deontay Wilder, and it's not because he lost to Tyson Fury twice. It's because of how he handles losing. Like Tyson Fury tried to shake his hand after the fight, and the dude gonna say he don't respect him. How you don't respect a dude who beat you twice? Like flat. I granted, yeah, it was some controversy around the first fight, but even with that situation, I was like he was making all those excuses. I'm like, bro, just take your L, bro. You already getting a rematch, but it was just like he just was making a lot of excuses. And me personally, I think Deontay Wilder knew he couldn't beat Tyson Fury. Me personally,
I just feel like he ain't put in the work either. Like it just like the result of that fight just made me feel like he ain't put in his full effort when he was training. I don't know. I just feel that vibe. He just went out there and fight. Like you say, you already think he feel like he can't beat the guy. So I feel like when it was time to training, he ain't really put his all in. That's just what I took from it. I don't know.
Do you think it's too late for Deontay Wilder to become a more technical boxer? Because he started boxing late too, so.
It's never too late. It's just going to be hard for him to kind of redeem himself as the guy that want to fight. Because, people going to be like, nah, I want to fight, Fury. I don't want to waste my time fighting you. I want to beat the best, I don't got nothing to prove to fight you because, hell, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, he can learn, but it's just like, you got to, I don't know. He can learn, but it's just going to be hard for people to, people going to accept his fight, of course, but it's just like, they get the fights he probably want to make the top dollars. It's just going to be like, probably hard because people going to want to go gun for the best, So.
Yeah. I will say though, honestly, like you were saying, Tyson Fury. I mean, is Tyson Fury really even out of shape?
I don't know. I just saying like I just say he looked out of shape.
From looking at him, you be like, ain't no way, bro.
Wait, this nigga.
yeah, just from looking at him, you like, bro, ain't no way.
Yeah, that's why I just call him an out of shape looking motherfucker. I ain't say he was like out of shape. He just look out of shape.
Yo, you know who he remind me of, bro?
Who?
Bro, he remind me of Tank, bro.
Yeah.
But like Tank can fight though, you feel me? But like he big, you know what I'm saying? Look kind of goofy, but Tank can fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, remind me of Tank, bro. Like
it just look weird. Like he look out of shape. Like he ain't even supposed to be in the ring. It just look like he out there.
But I mean, so boxing is a different type of cardio, bro. Like
that's what I'm saying. It don't look like he put.
I don't see some weird. I mean, I ain't gonna say not as weird as Tyson Fury. Cause you know, I started boxing a little bit. You know, I done seen some. You know, I'm like, bro, I know I'm in better shape than this dude. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm like, bro, big boy moving, like keeping up with me. Like, it's a different type of cardio, and it's like, I mean, and then like Tyson Fury is on like technique wise is on a whole nother level than Deontay Wilder. His footwork's better, his movement's better. I mean, shit. Honestly, he boxing shape, he might be in better shape as far as like his gas tank. You know, like I said, it's a different type. It's a different type of cardio.
Look like it. That's all.
Yeah, it just don't look like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean, I've seen that plenty of times too. And even in other sports, you got this one dude that rocked up, but his fucking cardio tank fucking is trash. You know what I'm saying? Then you got this other guy. He's like, don't got no muscle definition at all, but got a gas tank on him. So
that's what I'm saying. It just looked like Deontay Wilder was just going to the gym lifting weights while this motherfucker was actually in the ring training, getting his cardio up. That's just how it looks. Because I mean, it's just no way you daze a guy twice and lose. Like, I feel like if I daze
heavyweight at that.
Yeah, I feel like if I daze a guy twice, I got no choice. I feel like the fight is in my advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't really trying to get hit. He's trying to avoid hits now. So I feel like I should be on the attack after that and trying to knock his ass out, like for sure.
But another thing too, though, that because the way Deontay Wilder fight though, bro, his right hand, like he don't disguise it. Like, bro, you can see that shit coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like like Tyson Fury's a good enough, you know what I'm saying, boxer. He not them other dudes that Deontay Wilder fight. Like he can know how to get out of the way of that shit. So, so I mean, hands down, Tyson Fury is a better fighter. Trilogy is over. He's the best heavyweight in the world. Honestly, I don't know who he could fight now because ain't nobody want to see the Joshua fight no more. So, but hats off to Tyson Fury though, being the best heavyweight in the world. Honestly,
people lost a lot of money.
In his era, he's probably the best heavyweight. Honestly, in this era,
people lost.
If you think about it. But what you want to jump to next? What we got next?
We could talk about Lamar Jackson, man, and his performance.
Look, go Jackson, baby. Hey, yo, look, go Jackson, baby.
Yeah, I feel like I like what he did. They was down, man. I didn't think they was gonna come back. Yeah, I didn't think they was gonna come back from 23-9, whatever it was, 22, 23-9.
Bro, it was like 22. No, it was 22-3.
Yeah, 22-3 at that. Yeah. So it just like I feel like that was a good performance. He marched up and down the field. He showed people that he can throw the ball if need to be. I'm proud of Harborough for opening up the offense, even though he had no choice but to open up the offense because they was down by so much. But
did he really? Bro, he was throwing to the same two people the whole second half.
Well, he only threw it to them because the other corner went down and that guy from Coastal, Coastal got in, number 47. So that's why they really start. But they was throwing from the get-go. The game plan was never to run because they was short on corners. But it felt like he just opened it up way more in the second half. That just, even though y'all was attacking, but I just wasn't getting as much. So I just glad that he shut up the critics, ball out, making my MVP position look good. And, that's just what
True that. Yeah, man. I'm proud of the GOAT, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that boy was out there balling, man. You know, it be real quiet when I go to work. Nobody don't got nothing to say no more. You know, I be like, oh dang, nobody got nothing to say. I seen my typical Pittsburgh fan at the gym the other day. I said, oh man, good to see you back in the winning bracket, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
He told me some, man, all these lucky games y'all be winning. I said, bro, we got like 16 people injured, bro. We got to do something.
Yeah.
But no, I have to give Lamar the slight edge over Justin Herbert, and I'll probably say Kyler Murray and Brady in the MVP vote, just because I think I seen a crazy stat today. Lamar got more total yards than like 18 other teams, like combined in the league by himself. Like, bro, that's crazy. Like,
yeah, he do, but I'm just not gonna give him a slight edge yet, just because like most people saying like, oh, he got less around him and he got this.
I mean,
but we gotta understand he only able to get rid of these throws because once he take off running, you respect him as a runner and never a thrower. So people lose sight, like people start coming up now. Why people wide open? So like I do respect that. I do respect what he's doing, but I just feel like Kyler Murray is the runner, even though Kyler Murray got more. But it just like he's undefeated at this point. They handling, they taking care of business. They beat the Rams. I can't really get he got more notable wins. I can say that. I haven't, Baltimore haven't beaten a Rams team or a Tampa Bay team, or you know what I'm saying? So
we beat Kansas City when nobody thought we could.
no,
Granted,
Kansas City, they 2-3.
City,
you got to look at the outcome.
But they wasn't that bad when we beat them though.
No, they was. They got the same defense, which is doing pitiful. They can't stop a run.
They came back and beat the Browns. But so the point I'm trying to make is though nobody expected us to win that game.
They beat the Browns. I mean, yeah, they beat the Browns, but they also lost to the Chargers, and they lost to
the Chargers just beat the Browns.
Okay,
too.
I understand that, but they lost to the Chargers, and they lost to Vegas, right?
No, they lost to
the Bills. My bad.
The Bills.
So who the other loss was? They got 3 losses. They 2-3.
Us, the Chargers.
Oh yeah. So that's they not the same. They not the same. Like they're an offense heavy team, but they not they never had a defense, but they had.
I'm about to say, bro, they defense ain't never really been like that. Bro.
No, it never was, but they had a defense that could step up in big moments. They did also have that. They had that always. Like they might have never been good, but they was make key plays when they needed to. They're not doing that this year at all. So it's just like I feel like Kyler Murray gotta have the edge because of the more notable wins and the harder schedule right now. Not taking nothing away from Lamar. It's just that if I'm voting, I'm looking at
you're looking at best team in the league. Who's the best player on that team? Gotcha.
Yeah, well, they beat the Rams. Everybody thought the Rams was after they beat Tampa Bay.
And he's undefeated. You're right.
Yeah, and he beat the shit out of the Rams after, everybody's like, oh man, they untouchable. Like, and he beat the shit out of them. Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for that Rams victory, I wouldn't have given it to Murray. I'd give it to Lamar. But I just feel like that was
I feel like you got to throw Justin Herbert and Josh Allen in there too, though. Those like my top 4 right now.
Well, Josh Allen don't touch my list. He's top 4. Don't get me wrong, but he's top 5. He top 5. But Josh Allen not touching my list right now because I don't see any real growth. Like I see the same Josh Allen from last year. I don't see like a takeoff version. And I'm killing him because of this Miami game. He didn't do a lot in that Miami game. Even though they won 35-0, it ain't like he had 400 yards in the air. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he had over 200. So I just feel like.
But did you just see what he just did? Granted, Kansas City defense not that good.
Yeah, see, that's
but he outplayed Patrick Mahomes, though. To me, that says a lot.
I mean, Herbert outplayed Mahomes.
But Justin Herbert ain't no
Lamar Jackson. No, they not slouches, but you making up an excuse for him when your quarterback outplayed Mahomes that game.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You acting like
it's the GOAT though. It's the GOAT Jackson.
Hell,
but now Justin Herbert not a slouch though, because I did say that last year. Did I not say that coming out of that draft class last year? I said Justin Herbert has the highest ceiling out of all those quarterbacks, including Joe Burrow, and we
And
seeing
now
that.
and now
We seeing that.
Miami is hurting from that decision they made.
Oh, talking about the draft too?
No, Flores had wanted to draft. Flores wanted to go with. You didn't hear about that?
Oh, he wanted to draft.
So he wanted to draft
Herbert,
but the organization wanted Tua.
Me personally,
That's a mistake, bro. That's a big mistake.
I would have drafted Tua. Me personally, if I'm drafting the quarterback, bro, I'm taking 6'5", 230, big body, big arm, can run, don't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Put him in the right system. I mean, honestly, he would have been better than Tua is in Miami, but he went to a better situation in with the Chargers though, because I mean, he already had a go-to receiver in Keenan Allen. Austin Eckler catch the ball out the backfield. Defense is solid. And then Mike Williams is coming along.
He came alive. He woke up from the dead.
Bro, Mike Williams. So this is the part that fucked me up about Mike Williams this week. I had him on one of my teams, but then I also had to play against him.
Yeah, that hurt a lot.
And the dude I played against also had Justin Herbert as his quarterback. Hey, bro, I don't like these new rules you got with the fantasy league this year where it's like points per catch and all this shit. Bro had 84 points with one player.
Talking about Herbert?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's 1 point per completion. It's a bonus league. It's called bonus.
Bro, I scored 193 points and still lost. How the fuck?
Yeah, I scored down. Well, I won. Lamar Jackson put up 86 for me. It's just a bonus league, man. It's good because like that low scoring 30 points for a quarterback when you be like, damn.
Man.
I like the bonus league. I'm in like 2 bonus leagues, so I like it.
Shit ain't looking good for me in this league at least. I'm gonna just focus on my other shit. I'm just in the league to mess with somebody else.
Cause it ain't fair for like I feel like it ain't fair when you got your running back might have 30 and then your quarterback got 30 and he balled too. So I just like that's why I've been like I like the bonus league because it's like it give you like when your quarterback ball, you can tell the difference. Like in the other leagues we previously did, my running back can ball and my quarterback can ball and still put up 30, 40. But Derrick Henry can put that up easy. I mean, if he having a great ass game.
Yeah. So what's the give me 3 ball games you looking at that you got an eye on this week?
The first one actually is I want to say y'all game when y'all play the
Chargers.
I think I'm gonna roll with the Chargers due to they have a great secondary core.
The game in Baltimore or it's in
let me check. It's in Baltimore.
Oh, them boy got come to the bank, bro.
Yeah, but my opinion is I know they say the Chargers can't stop the run, but I feel like they don't have to start the run as long as they stopping everything else. Andrews and Brown, since he coming alive now, I feel like that's all they need to do because they got a good ass secondary. So I feel like they can.
Talking about Chargers.
Yeah, they got a good secondary.
So in my opinion, I think the Chargers got the best safety in the league. And Derwin James, he's just been hurt.
And I like
me personally. Hey, that boy a dog. That boy, they secret weapon on defense.
But Asante Samuel a dog too. His son a dog.
Oh, talking about Asante Samuel? Yeah, he a rookie, but he ain't Derwin James though.
But he a dog though. He
like. Yeah, for a rookie, I'm gonna get me wrong. He balling, but he got ways to catch my boy Derwin.
Then the other guy, they just got to get the linebackers up to speed. They got Bosa. He gonna do what he do.
Yo,
it's just linebackers. I don't really pay attention.
I don't know if Kenneth Murray. I don't think Kenneth Murray played this week. Mm-hmm. That was the linebacker they drafted last year in the first round from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be a good. I think it's gonna be a close one, like all the other games we done had this year. Yeah. I think it's gonna be close.
It's gonna be a close one, but I feel like Herbert he gonna get the best because he got the weapons. I ain't gonna say he got the better weapons around because I mean
He
Andrews
kind of
O'Donnell.
he does. He's got a better
Yeah,
offensive line.
yeah, he
He's
got
got a
a
better running back.
yeah.
Uh, their receivers are better than ours. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm be
Out,
real.
just outside of those two, we can't really speak on anybody else. But
I mean,
y'all
but
got the better tight end. That's about it.
yeah. That's about it though.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's the only thing that you can really flat out say that we got like that's better than them.
Quarterback's debatable.
Quarterback's debatable. Just depending on what you like.
Mm.
Me personally, not being biased because he's my quarterback, I'll give Lamar a slight edge over Justin Herbert, just because he's more dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like Lamar Jackson, just like when the game on the line. I think when he the game on the line, that's when he become most dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's a game. Honestly, that might be the game of the week. Honestly, because I don't really see nothing. The Viking because is Christian McCaffrey coming back this week?
Probably not. It just
I
depends.
heard he was coming back this week.
Probably is. I don't know. It probably is.
The Rams gonna probably beat the brakes off the Giants.
I think the other
Cardinals Browns might be a good game.
Yeah, that's a key game for me.
Cardinals Browns.
Yeah, that's the key game due to the fact that I'm looking at Kyler Murray, see what he gonna do. He missing his defensive star, so they're not gonna have a pass rushing game.
Missing who now?
Chandler Jones.
Oh, okay. Shit, JJ Watt balled out last week too, though.
Yeah, but it's kind of different now when you're missing the other person on the other end. Now we can just double you, Watt, and take care of you. You know what I'm saying?
But who been getting? You asked me. I think JJ Watt been getting the doubles already though over Chandler Jones. Me personally.
I don't know. I haven't really only watched probably two games of the.
Chandler Jones had 5 sacks in one game. I'm pretty sure he wasn't getting double teamed.
Oh, that was the first game of the year though. That ain't count, man. That ain't had count.
How did it count?
I mean, it wasn't who they
don't hit that. It don't hit that line, ain't it?
Yeah, but he ain't had one since though.
That's true. That's fair. That's fair.
That when JJ Watt started getting off after that.
That's fair.
Yeah. It just then Cleveland gonna do what they do, run the ball. Hopefully Odell can get some targets or something. I think Odell got to get traded, bro. I just feel like
you don't think Cleveland to fit.
No, I just want to see the excitement of Odell because he got the talent. Like, just throw him the ball, he gonna go get it. Like, it ain't working with Baker.
But sometimes he have like mental drops though.
Yeah, he do. But last week he only had 2 targets, bro. They ain't had nothing to do with no drops.
Yeah,
2 targets to your star receiver.
But yeah, and then he one of them receivers. You gotta give him the ball though.
Yeah, you gotta give him a chance.
Yeah, and Jarvis Landry not playing either, so
yeah, there's no excuses for him to have 2 targets.
Yeah. Ooh, good question. Trayvon Diggs, fluke or legit?
He legit.
I've
been telling people that the Cowboys, yeah, he legit. He's legit.
I ain't gonna lie. I think so too.
And I feel like that transition, I see he was thanking Nick Saban, and I feel like it worked to his advantage. He was a receiver in college.
Yeah.
They made him switch to a corner because, they was stacked at receiver. He wasn't going to play. So he made a switch and it worked out. And it helped. It shows. He run a route for the receiver sometimes. So it worked out. And I think he going to be a big time player in this league. And he might, in a year or two, be the best corner in the league.
Bro, he already got 6 picks, bro. He got a pick in every game so far this year.
I know. He came alive this year. He really did.
I think another thing that helped too, obviously his brother, one of the best receivers in the league too. Mm-hmm. And then I saw a video from this summer when they were just, going at it one-on-ones. Cam was a quarterback. Mm-hmm. I think that's gotta be huge, bro. You play corner and your brother's one of the best receivers in the league. Like, I feel like, bro, that's the best work you can get. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that nothing against none of the receivers he's going against this year, but none of them are better than his brother. So he out there just, I think the best receiver he probably went against this season was maybe Mike Evans, and I'm not putting Mike Evans above Stephon Diggs.
They got two different styles though. So like quickness wise, nah, he ain't gonna be better than Diggs.
Me personally,
I feel like it's certain areas Mike Evans can make plays over Diggs.
Yeah.
Because it's jump ball situations like that. So
me personally, if I had to, even though I'm not a tall guy, if I had to pick though, I'd rather guard Mike Evans than Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, I mean that because you don't want to guard speedsters, but I'm just saying. I mean, as of right now, if I had to pick right now, if I go on our stats, I feel like I know Mike Evans got better stats than Diggs.
Yeah, right now stats, yeah, because everybody like, oh no, they not about to let Diggs beat them. And then look, Emmanuel Sanders going crazy.
Nah, but they stack too. It's stacking Tampa Bay, so it's no excuse for him not to have better stats. It's really stacked there, like AB,
bro. So Emmanuel Sanders not a baller.
Oh, he's a baller, but he's not AB, Godwin, Gronk. That's supposed to take away from Evans.
Gronk ain't even playing right now, so
he only missed 2 games.
That's enough for Mike. That's enough for Mike Evans to get 2 100-yard games.
Nah, man. He's supposed to have a better stat. It's nobody that can really say, "Oh, I'm taking away from Diggs." Like
me personally, right now though, at this point in their career, I'm taking Diggs over.
It just depends what you.
But no, I will say
it's debatable.
I think overall body of work, I think Mike Evans has had a better career so far.
I mean, of course, he won the Super Bowl, so.
No, it ain't even got nothing to do with Super Bowl. It's just he done had 1,000 yards receiving every year since he's been in the league, bro.
Yeah.
So he got Super Bowl, but like right now, as of today, I'll take Diggs. But big question. What you think about the Gruden situation?
I don't know. It's weird. I feel like the NFL hiding something. I just don't see in a 7-year span 2 people have 650,000 emails back and forth. I mean, damn, they don't believe in text messages? Like, what the fuck? 650,000 emails? I just feel like other people was in on them emails. I don't care if I have to. I email people at my job. I don't think in a 7-year span, me and my boss will have 650,000 exchange emails. Like, that shit makes 0 sense at all when you got technology phones. You can text and call each other to say this shit. Like, but I just feel like, but on the matter at hand, all I know about, they say sexual stuff and stuff like that. But the only subject I really heard about was the Michelin tire, the black guy with the Michelin tire lips. I mean, I guess, people can be offended about that, but I feel like we all got the same lips. So I don't look at it as a racial thing to me. Like, certain people got blacker lips because I don't know why. I don't know if they're smoking weed or what. So some people just got blacker lips. I feel like anybody can have black lips, but I feel like all our lips the same damn color. So
they said he made, I guess he said something about gay people too.
I haven't heard the comments. I just speaking on like what I heard, like, about the Michelin tire lips, black lips.
Okay.
I could see if he say, "Oh, he dark like Michelin tires," then I would have been like, "Okay," but black people have black lips. I don't see how we got racial, how that became a racial thing. That's just how I look at it. I don't know.
Somebody said they need to pull up Jerry Jones emails to see what they know.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I just feel like
don't tell him with the Jerry Jones shit.
In my mind, I feel like other people was involved and they protected other people because there's no way. It just sounds like John Gruden just taking a hit for everything. And they bringing up the Washington guy, the owner, but it's just like nothing happened to him yet. So it's just like, is John Gruden, who else y'all protecting? Because it's just like, there's no way him and one guy changed 650,000 emails in 7-year span.
7-year span, yeah.
Because you got fucking phones, technology, like, you're gonna text eventually. Like you're not gonna do emails. And this was in 2011, so phones and technology exists. It ain't. I can see if it say, "Oh, this happened in 1998 on up to 2003 or some shit," but this shit was 2011 plus 7 years. Like hell, nah, phones were too. It was out. It was. I could see text messages. I ain't even sending 650,000 text messages. I don't even think me and my girl can send 650,000 text messages in 7 years. So it like, who else involved? Like, I feel like somebody else involved, and they don't want to put that out. That would hurt. You know, they protecting each other. I'll just put it like that. John Gruden taking a hit. He resigned. He's still going to get a certain amount of money. Take his money, and they're going to take care of him on the back end. He took the fall, and everybody else good. Nobody else got to be exposed. That's just what I take from it.
I think that's the end of the Raiders season though. They started off hot. That's it though.
And it's crazy. I said that. I said, yo, all this came out when he started winning too. Like, damn, when he was losing, you ain't hear shit. Like, they say they was investigating this for 2 years, but I ain't never heard of this shit.
All right, yeah. Hey, so it's like, then another thing that like threw me off about the shit. I'm like, yo, because then it was like he made racist comments. I'm like, yo, this the same dude that won the Super Bowl with Warren Sapp, Derrick Brooks, and Rondé Barber. It just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
I was like,
And I just.
I mean, but then again, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I don't know the dude personally, but I'm just, you know, me personally, like, I don't think you could be racist and coach Warren Sapp. Me personally.
I don't think you could be racist and be in sports in general. He was a commentator for years. So it's just like, you have to speak to all these people. Like, you can be racist, but I mean, well, let me change that. You could be racist, but I feel like that shit will come out eventually if you, like, because you always around black people. And black people gonna get that feel like, yeah, that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like they might. Mean about it? What you mean about it?
Yeah, they might not come out and say, hey, you racist or you racist. But between us, we'll be like, I don't know about him. He might be kind of racist, but he got to play his role. Like, when somebody racist, I don't think his players ever felt like he was a racist guy. I don't think so. I don't get that from him either, because it's just like most of the people you coach, not like
the majority of the league is dominated by African Americans.
Yeah, so it's just like if he was that, he wouldn't even fire a coach if he was really racist. Because I mean, he can make that money easy. Like, I mean, he probably wouldn't got $100 million in 10 years, but shit, he wouldn't have took that job. I don't think he would. So, I don't know, man. I just tired of shit being sensitive now. Like, cause I ain't really like. I mean, he said the dude lips look like Michelin type lips. So I mean, like, I feel like anybody lip can be black. I mean, I probably ain't never seen a white person look black, but shit, I feel like your shit can be black. I mean, all that shit, pink, red, whatever you want to call it, starting off. I don't know. I ain't really seen it as a racist thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm not thinking about it the way I should. I mean, maybe somebody can break it down for me in the comments or something. But I'm not really getting that from it.
All right. NFL season has been going crazy. Basketball rolling back around though. LA Lakers.
Yeah. They need some work. Russ stank it up the last 2 games. The first game they played without LeBron, it was just him and AD on the floor. He had a lot of turnovers. I don't know if he thinking too hard or he trying to get out of how the way he normally play to fit everybody. But I don't think he should do that. I think he should play the way he played. And I feel like LeBron and AD will fit in with him because, AD is the man on the team. Now LeBron made that statement, but on the floor, it just Russ a different type of dog, a different type of animal. And he need to be able to be himself on the floor. That's the only way they can be successful in my eyes. So until that happen, I see them struggling until they find an actual chemistry and what the actual game plan going to be.
What you think about Kyrie?
Kyrie, man, I just feel like he's selfish. I just tired of his selfish ways. Like you in a state with you within New York. It's two teams in New York. Everybody else got vaccinated, but you. You even so, it's two teams that supposed to have it: California and New York. You're the only person in New York that didn't get it on any team. And then in California, I ain't hear about nobody deny it. And you got the Kings, you got LA, you got the Clippers, you got the Lakers, the Kings, and you got Golden State Warriors. So everybody else, them 4 teams got vaccinated, but you sitting up here saying your beliefs. And then if you don't believe in the COVID-19 vaccine, why even schedule a shot and then schedule for a shot and then don't show? So I feel like, your team probably like, oh yeah, we finally getting Kyrie back, and then you don't show up to the appointment. I feel like that's selfish. That's selfish act, and until he understand that, he just always gonna be that guy that people point to and say it's him because it's him. I just feel like it's him.
It's 100% him.
Yeah,
I realized Kyrie was selfish when he didn't want to play with LeBron. I was like,
yeah. I just feel like he's selfish and like, and then it's just like, if you really didn't want to get the vaccine and you want to still play ball, when the Nets offer you up for a trade, and then you put out, oh, if y'all trade me, I will retire for nobody, for they won't even go through with any trades. So that was really selfish on your behalf right there, because you could have went to any other state other than California and New York and play ball and didn't have to get a vaccine shot. I feel like that was selfish, because if you really want to play ball, you just leave. Hell, you could have said, hell, send me to the Bucks. I want to play with Giannis if you really want to win that damn bad. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I just feel like that's selfish as hell, man.
What? And then one more question. What you think about Ben Simmons showing up to the Sixers?
I just feel like, to his team, man, that's a slap in the face, especially in B, because it's just like, you know, he never complained. He never came out and say he didn't want to play with you. He came out and say, after you say you didn't want to play with him, he came out and say, well, we always accommodated him, and this team always, try to fit what he want, not, what I'm saying, not what nobody else want. So for him to say that was just kind of fucked up. And I just feel like they come back now and you sit out and say, no, I'm not coming back. I don't want to play with him. I want to get traded. And then you come back. I just feel like you sometimes certain things, when you take certain things to a certain extent, I feel like you got to stand on that. You got to stand on that. It'll never be the same. Like, they feeling will never be the same. Like, even though you might come back and play, but they're always gonna be in the B mind, like, yo, this nigga, he don't want to play with me. This man don't really want to play with me. So it's just like, or your team might be looking at you like, damn, that wasn't a great leadership. Like, because you kind of let them down last season, and you really don't want to play because they asking you to step your game up, take more shots. Like, that's BS. Like, they critiquing you to telling you to be better, take more shots, and you got mad and say you don't want to play with the B. It ain't his fault. Like, yeah. I just feel like that's BS, man. It just look weird.
It is, and it's honestly, it's a sad situation because they both really so talented. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I think like Ben Simmons could be something similar to Giannis. Like, honestly, me personally, I think he could be something similar. Maybe not as dominant, but he could be something similar. But it's hard to do that because Joel Embiid getting the ball on the block ain't nothing stopping that. Like, he getting the ball on the block, and Ben Simmons' inability to shoot is a problem. I did see a scenario where a trade went through where it's like the Sixers will receive Bill and Dame, but they'll lose Simmons, Maxey off the bench, and Tobias Harris.
Yeah.
Me personally, as a Philly fan, I'll take it. Shit, give me Dame and Bill. Shit, put with Joel Embiid. I'll take that. Mm-hmm. But it was somehow like some way Kyrie was involved in the trade too, where Kyrie would end up going to like Sacramento or some shit, and De'Aaron Fox would go to New York. But it was hypothetical though. But the NBA always doing them big mix up team trades and shit though. So when is the official opening night for the NBA?
I gotta see. And I'm going to one of the games.
Charlotte?
Yeah, I'm going to one of the games. I'm going to Dame Lillard. I'm watching Dame Lillard on the 31st.
Okay. That's gonna be good then.
Yeah, I can't really say when it start, but I know about October. Probably like next week or something.
Like right before Halloween, I think. Like some shit like that.
Probably
that's normally when it starts. Yeah, that's normally when it normally starts. But yeah, man. Shoot. So far covered. Tyson Fury is the greatest heavyweight in the world right now. Week 6 in NFL about to start. So far, it's probably, I said this last year about last year's season in NFL. It was, this is one of the craziest seasons I've seen. This year crazier than last year. And then, basketball about to kick back off. So, I mean, before we get out of here, man, you got anything else for the people, man?
No, man. Putting out another episode tomorrow as well. I'm adding in the betting side. I know there's a lot of bettors out there. A lot of people look at those videos too. So since that's what I do, I'm gonna just add that to the show and give y'all my picks. And I also post the picks on Instagram as well before the game, so y'all can check that out too.
Word. Make sure y'all keep liking and subscribing and getting those comments, man. Appreciate the love, man, and we'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.